Greetings, YouTube community, sports fans nationwide. I'm Lex Anderson. You've entered the Sports Opinion Log here in Lex Anderson World. And in today's video, if you can't tell by the football, Russell Wilson, not only is today the deadline to file your taxes, but the Seahawks have to come up with Russell Wilson's money. But before I get into that video, I'm going to ask one thing of you. Please make sure to subscribe. I implore, I beseech, I need you to subscribe to this channel. So press that subscribe button down below, bell icon to your right to stay notified for any and all upcoming future videos. So with a quick toss of the shovel pass, let's get into it, folks. You might hear something in the background. That is the ticking of the clock. But for emphasis, I have brought with me my hourglass. So, Russell Wilson, Seattle Seahawks have until midnight Pacific time, not even Eastern Standard. How kind is Russell Wilson to give the Seahawks management an extra 3 hours to come up with his goddamn money? So, I shall turn over this clock. This hourglass only measures 1 hour, but at 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, I'm going to turn it over again. So as you see, Seahawks management, you are officially on the clock to come up with this man's goddamn money. What does he have to do? Beg for it? Cold-blooded. Oh yeah, just like Russell Wilson. He might be labeled as cold-blooded because he had the nerve to give management a demand that should be satisfied, that should be met. But I'm over here watching TV. The pundits are talking about, oh, well, you know, paying so much person all this money and counting against the cap. And how can the Seahawks sign any future star players? Oh, cut the bullshit, okay? Were people saying that when Joe Flacco won the Super Bowl in his free agent year? Mind you, it was the Ravens defense that carried Flacco to that goddamn Super Bowl. It was Ray Lewis. It was Ed Reed. It was those guys doing the dirty work. But the Ravens came up with that $100 million, that's for sure. Matthew Stafford, another loser. Aaron Rodgers, another loser, who currently has the bar set at $33.5 million. So what? The Seahawks can't pony up an extra $2 million? Make sure that Russell Wilson, who currently is ranked 12th, not even top 10, not even top 5, 12. I can't even make the number 12 with two hands. What an insult. Russell Wilson has mouths to feed. He's got Sierra, he's got Future's kids. He brought Sierra's masters and gave them to her as a goddamn birthday gift. This man's got to make his money. Russell Wilson lifted the Seahawks. Shout out to my boy Seabread. I see you, brother. He lifted the Seahawks out of obscurity and turned them into a Super Bowl contending, a Super Bowl winning franchise. And you see how the white man does us, folks? We got to beg for our supper. Please, master, might I have some more money, please? I've only made your team relevant. I've only nearly doubled their value since you made me the starting QB. Can I please have some more money before the text deadline ends, before off-season workout begins, master, so I don't have to answer these questions by the media at my locker? Game in, game out, practice in, practice out. Why do I have to answer these goddamn questions? Please, master, can't you provide me some financial comfort? Because already the 3-4 year deal worth $87 million has run its course. It's time for new money. Live and direct, the Sports Opinion Log here in New York City. I'm already hearing the rumors about Russell Wilson wants New York. Well, guess what? Remember this? Remember this, Russell Wilson? Yes, Russell Wilson. You had signed a contract to play with the Yankees in the offseason, during spring training, I believe. So Russell Wilson has proudly won the pinstripes. Russell Wilson has been in the culture of New York. Eli Manning, old, useless, worthless, has been in New York 5 years, far too long. It's time for some new blood. But does the New York Giants management, do they feel comfortable with having an African-American QB? I wouldn't know, because they've never really had one. Yeah, check the stats, check the notes. I'm not making this up. the New York Giants quarterbacks has always been white bread. But do the Giants with Saquon Barkley, do they want to secure an immediate future? And the only way that can happen is if Russell Wilson wants New York. You got to make the trade. You got to pay the price. But no, Giants management is talking about, oh, Eli's our quarterback for this year and next year. Oh, my God. Clearly, the Giants are content with being losers now and forever. Odell's gone. But there are teams out there that want a Russell Wilson, that need a Russell Wilson. And it would be an insult to slap the franchise tag on a great quarterback, a Super Bowl winning quarterback, might I add. Check out my previous videos. I've already talked in great depth, in great detail about the pay scale and how Russell Wilson is goddamn at the bottom of the rung of the ladder. And it's an insult. And I'm fed up with it. You hear that? That's the clock ticking, Seahawks management. It's time to do what's right for once. Make Russell Wilson the highest paid quarterback in NFL history. No ifs, no ands, and no buts about it. The clock is ticking. Time is running out. He's not signing an extension once the deadline passes. Will the Seahawks insult him by slapping him in the face with the franchise tag? Perish the thought. Perish the thought indeed. But I can tell you one thing and one thing only. Seattle Seahawks, Seattle management, owner, the sand is running through the hourglass. And so these are indeed the days of our lives. But more and most importantly, it's the life of Russell Wilson, his wife, Sierra, the stepkids from future that he's raising. Russell Wilson has demonstrated in all realms of life, as a man, to social media, as a husband, as a quarterback, as a player, as a teammate, he's gone above and beyond the expectations. So it is now time to do what's right and make sure that before the sand runs out on my hourglass, that Russell Wilson is paid his proper due. Thank you very much for tuning in. This is Lex Anderson, doing what I do best, signing out.